only negativity. Wait, these fuckers, they won't like this. Got them all on my head list. I know they won't like this. I know they gon' fight this. But they cannot break this. And they cannot change this. Ain't no nigga lying this, oh no. Don't trust the bitches, oh no. Don't trust the niggas, oh no. Don't trust the crackers, oh no. I don't trust nobody, oh no.
Welcome guys, welcome back to another episode of Dawn Podcast. Well, on our previous episode we did spoke about should a woman be 100% submissive to her partner. We had a group discussion about that, and this week we will be speaking about something more sensitive, something that we, not say everyone, but a lot of us have experienced in life before. And sometimes we think it as a small thing and we don't pay as much attention to it soon enough before it turns into something that can be very explosive. And when I say explosive, I mean, yes, it can blow up crazy to the point where it's no longer curable or it can't be fixed. So remember again guys, subscribe, like the video if you really like it. If you don't like it, then by all means, which I don't want you to do, but if you don't like it, keep it real. Let me know, yo, this shit is bullshit, whatever the case might be. But if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, put that post notification bell on, all the good stuff that all the other YouTubers ask you to do. Do the same. Yes, we're trying to grow the channel, and we're trying to reach to certain heights, and we can't do so if it's not being shared or no one is even subscribing or liking the video. So I appreciate the love we're getting so far, but today's topic is a very serious topic. You realize I didn't even start the video with any songs or nothing like that. This is a very deep topic that I chose to speak about in this episode. So let's get right into it. Yes guys. Oh yeah, so today's topic is mental illness. Yes. So on my computer right here, if you see me looking down, I was looking at my computer for my notes. So what defines a mental illness? Mental illness are health conditions involving changes in emotions, thinking, or behavior. Mental illness are associated with distress and or problems functioning in social, work, or family activities. Alrighty, so mental illness can be it starts from a very small stage, and if you don't pay enough attention to it, that is gonna get out of hand. You know, people might say, yo, you're depressed and it's nothing really important, you're just depressed and you're gonna get over it eventually. That's a form of mental illness at the same time, and if you don't fix that depression, it will become something crazy. Depression comes from many stuff. It could be from losing a loved one, failing at something, not being where you want to be at the current point in time. Multiple reasons can be the source of a depression. But if you ignore the fact and you don't try to fix or work on it, it will become to something that can cause great defects to your mental health. Yes, it can be something very serious. It could even lead to the point where you start hallucinating and start seeing stuff that are not there, saying stuff about people that is not true, start doing stuff or start thinking about stuff that actually does not exist. Mental illness is a very, very, very serious thing, and hold on, I'm not even going to say nothing about it as yet, even more deeper. Let me get into the different types of mental illness and break it down to what we are familiar with and what we think are not a mental illness, but it actually is. So the research I did, it showed me that there are 4 types of mental illness. There are anxiety disorders, personality disorders, psychotic disorders, and eating disorders. Yo man, I have an eating disorder, so I eat a lot of fucking food, so shit, maybe I have a mental problem. But all fun and jokes aside, so anxiety, me personally, I had problems with anxiety. It got so I didn't even know that I was stressing about something until like 2 days in a row. I woke up in the middle of the day and I was woke up from a sleep and I'm soaked in sweat. My heart is beating faster than norm, and I wake up confused, out of aggression, and like, what the fuck is going on? So it happened to me for 2 days straight. So I decided to go to my doctor to have a conversation about it, because this is not normal activities. So we spoke, and he explained to me that, yo, you have an anxiety problem. You're stressing about something, and you don't even realize that it's bothering you that much, that it is causing you to have anxiety problems. I have sweaty palms. I'm thinking about 1,000 stuff at once, all day about. If you have anxiety problems, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you can relate. It's, even though everyone is different, but there are similar traits to everything. So yes, so he told me, he said, yo man, he tried to put to, what's the fucking word, he tried to give me some tablets to take, prescribe. He tried to prescribe some tablets for me to take. And when I got home, doctors do them funny and right, you can't never make it out. You gotta go to the pharmacist and let she fulfill it, and you see the name on the bottle before you can even know what the fuck you're about to take. So that was the case. So I went to the pharmacist, fulfilled the prescription, got home, decided to say, yo man, before I even fucking take these tablets, I'm going to do some research on what the fuck they what they do, or what they're capable of doing. So I did my research, found that it slows your nervous system down. It allows you to slow down, to relax, to calm, in Jamaican terms, calm your nerves. I'm saying, fuck no. I'm fucking 19 years old. I'm not gonna take that fucking shit. I'm supposed to be fast. I'm supposed to be high speed. I'm supposed to be quick off the ground. I'm not supposed to be slow. I'm a young teenager. You can't have older guys than me fucking faster than me. That's what I said to myself. So I said, fuck this shit. So I went on the internet, just like I did about this research. I went on the internet, I did some research into what is good for anxiety problems, and they say, yo, you could exercise more, and you could be more active, you could start participating in more stuff that you enjoy doing. So I love football. In Jamaica we call it soccer. In Jamaica we call it football. In America they call it soccer. So I love the sport. So I decided to say, hey, what? Since I love playing the sport and watching the sport, I'm gonna start indulging it more often and more frequently. And that's how I got over my anxiety problems. I started to play ball every afternoon. I used to take the bus to the football field and back home, soaking a sweat. Probably the people in the bus probably say, yo, the boy is so sweaty, want him beside of me, in the bus. And every morning at 6 o'clock, get up and run the hill. Me and my cousin would do it until I got the anxiety problem under control and out of my system. Is it gone 100% up to this day? No. I still, when some certain situations, I still have anxiety problems, but that's why I keep on staying active. That's where the question comes in: is an anxiety problem curable? Can it be fixed? Can it be get rid of 100%? Let's do some more research. Towards my story, the symptoms of a problem, which at that point in time I did not know it was a mental illness problem. The symptoms of it was that I would woke up sweaty as hell in my sleep, sweaty as hell, heart beating fast, and I'm confused and filled with rage. So that was a symptom to my personal condition. A lot of people might experience something different, but I can only talk for what I experienced. So on the research that I did, it said some symptoms to mental illness, like early signs, are excessive paranoia, they worry a lot, long-lasting sadness, like you don't want to go nowhere, you don't want to talk to no one, you feel lonely, extreme changes in moods, for sure, social withdrawal, that means you don't hang out no more, you stay to yourself, you become a introvert even if you were extrovert, things like that happen. Dramatic changes in eating or sleeping pattern, like for example with me, I'm not a person who will sleep during the day. Sleeping at day is hard for me, unless I'm extremely tired, then you have to sleep. But in that period of time when I was 19, I was never a guy who slept during the day. Sleep at night, up right through all the way to like 1, 2 in the morning, right? So for me to fall asleep during the day was a very weird thing. Even my aunt was like, yo, you sleep during the day, that's weird, but it's just a regular, I pay no attention to sleeping like that. So that was one similar thing to what the research that I looked on is talking about. So my sleeping pattern changed. So Those are the symptoms. You can look around you. You know someone. Even if someone in your house has a mental problem now, you can know that, well, looking back at it now, you know, okay, this is where the signs were. You know, this person is usually the one that's always up and ready to do everything, but since recently, or since around the time that you found out that they have a mental problem, you realize that they start to withdraw themselves. They start to stay more to themselves. They don't call, they don't reach out no more. They just want to chill. They're depressed, you know. They're not fun no more. They just, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go. I think I'm gonna just chill at the crib. Or they start giving you energy that you don't normally receive from them, and at that point in time you're like, oh, you're getting boring, getting lame, but you don't even realize that they have something that they're going through mentally, and they don't want to share it, or they don't think you understand enough to share it, you know, because you have to create a space for someone to openly tell you about something. It don't matter if you've been friends for years. Certain stuff people choose not to talk about, and you have to respect it. It don't matter if we've been through hell and back. Certain stuff, if I don't think you and I, you know, if you don't create a space of trust, or that space where we can have a conversation about stuff without you judging me and saying something crazy, then I'm not going to disclose whatever I'm going through to you. It don't matter if you've been friends or family. That's just how life is. So that's the process, you know. You never know, but there are signs that can tell you, yo man, if someone in your house is going through a depression, don't be like, yo, am I alright? He's not nothing serious. He's just trying to get attention. No, trust me. Sometimes a person just wants you to listen. Sometimes they just need 5 minutes from someone to express themselves, and you give them a positive feedback or a realistic feedback. Don't tell them what they want to hear. Tell them what they need to hear. They just want that sometimes, and we as people, to how the world is, we can't provide that no more. And it's the hard truth. It is the hard reality. Sometimes we can't provide it. But that's where you have professionals who are trained and educated and went to school in understanding similar situations and how they can go about fixing it before it reaches to a stage that is no longer fixable. Alright? Because you have someone going through depression. I'm gonna give you a personal experience. When I lost my father, right? In 2017, I went through a phase of depression where I no longer want to go out. You know, I lost my father. He's a loved one. Me and my father was really close. He was a very good man. And you no longer have someone. I'm a guy. I'm a male. You're a father figure. Not only a father figure, but your actual blood father. And you to lose him when you don't have no one to talk to about certain stuff that you would normally talk to your pops about. You no longer have that person around. It's gonna put you into a stage of depression. And I fell into that stage where I gained weight, started eating, and just go back to my room and just chilling, living life, just eating, living life without no direction, no goals, no nothing, you know. And it was until I moved from where my grandmother lived to where my aunt lived, where I found myself again, where I found a purpose, a reason, a new purpose of going forward. Some people will say, yo, you're 17, what kind of depression? Yo, it's hard to just get up and move on when you lose someone who is very important in your life. It is not an easy process, and sometimes you're just not ready as yet to talk about it. You rather keep it inside and live with your pain hidden because you don't think no one will understand what you are experiencing. It is totally fair. It is. I understand 100% what you feel like. No one is ready to hear you out. There's always someone out there that is ready to listen. You know, you just gotta open up and talk. Sometimes when you're in the situation, you don't see it right away, but someone is there. You know, you may be a loved one, but then again, as I said before, if you don't create that space for that person to come and communicate to you about it, then they're not going to do so. You have to observe, man. We as people, we don't pay attention as much to our loved ones as we're supposed to. You know, we need to start paying more attention to some simple traits that our family member have, and when it start being different, we should know, yo, something is not right. Vaughn is having this problem, and it might not be obvious at first, but if you are paying attention, you will be able to notice, to see, and to fix it or to work on it before it becomes crazy. Another question is this: can a mental illness be cured? based on the research I did. Remember, guys, this is not the information or the definition of the words that I'm providing in this episode is not from me personally. I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to school to study anything about mental illness. I'm just talking off of experience and off of what I've read online. So, can a mental illness be cured? Treatment can involve both medications and psychotherapy, depending on the disease and its severity. All this time, most mental illness cannot be cured, but they can usually be treated effectively to minimize the symptoms and allow the individual to function in work, school, or social environments. So remember I told you guys that when I had my anxiety problem, my breathing, my sweating, my thinking about 1,000 things at once, the doctor did prescribe medications for me to take. I refused to take them because when I went online in my research, I didn't like the side effects or the results that were associated with those taking those tablets. Some might say yes, slowing down the nervous system would have been good for me, but I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. You might think it's good for me. It sounds too deep, right? This slowing down my nervous system, how I think, how I react. You probably think I'm out there talking like this instead of I'm talking like I'm a... Yes, I don't want to be talking like that. Not saying those tablets would have done that, but I don't want to find out. So I chose, if there's a way to fix it naturally by exercising, staying active, staying fit, playing sports, doing things that I like, maybe joining a book club if that's what I like to do, playing more video games if that's what I like to do, reading more books, planning stuff, going out more if that's what you like to do, if that's what brings you joy, that's what makes you feel more relaxed, makes you feel accepted, doing stuff that you enjoy doing. Yes, if there's a way to fix it like that, then by all means I will always emphasize and always tell you to do that. But if it's a medication, I'm not fond of medication, man. So I will never tell you, yes, go take the pill. No, I will never tell you that because I don't believe in it. I take tablets, yes, if that's the only cure for whatever I'm trying to fix. But is it always my first option? Never. It's never my first option. I'm not telling you not to take your pills. If that's what you think is good for you and that's what works best for you, then by all means take your medications, okay? But I found out there's a way to fix it, or not to fix it, but to minimize the effects, and it was to be more physically engaged, and that's what I did. So these days I don't have the fast breathing problems, sweaty palms as much. Do I still think about 1,000 things? No, but maybe 500. Yes, so there are ways to minimize it. Let's say I didn't pay attention to it. Let's say I didn't decide to go to my doctor to get it checked out. Let's say I just let it do whatever it want to do to me. Think about 1,000 things, sweaty all the time, having breathing problems. Who knows what road it may it might go down to. Who knows? We don't know. It could go to a long-term nervous system damage. It could cause me to even start hallucinating, saying this person is doing something to me when they're not. Start thinking negatively. Maybe it may lead me on a path where I could never return from. Who knows? But luckily, I had loved ones around me who said, yeah, man, something isn't right. Go check it out, And when I went to check it out, I brought the tablets home and stuff. They say, yo, I don't believe in it. They don't think it do more good than bad. They say, yo, let's start getting fit. And when we get out in the morning time, instead of me going out there by myself, they join me for the run and they come and play ball with me just to motivate me and to say, hey, you're not in this alone. We care about you. And that meant a lot, I listen to people talk every day about stuff that they go through as family members and stuff like that. I'm glad to say I have good families. Are all of them good? No. But so far, for the majority, they're good. They show the love and the passion and the caringness about me. Not only me, but for everyone in the family. And I do the same for everyone, correct? So when you have family around you, someone say, yo, let's go for a run, man. Let's go for a run. Let's go play some ball. That you feel like you're not alone. When I lost my father, family come around and say, give me regular phone calls, or they come and look for me and say, yo, everything good. Even though I was still in a state of depression, them coming around would give me at least a moment of joy, a moment of, okay, I can take some of the pressure off of myself. That means a lot to people who have problems like that, and we are not paying attention. And I think we need to start doing so. So is it curable? I I don't think it is a curable 100%. Maybe somewhat. But I always tell people, when you lose upstairs, it's the hardest thing to get back. Your mental health. It is the hardest thing. I always tell people, yo, if you got a heart problem, you can always buy a heart. If you have a lungs problem, you can always get some new lungs. If you got a kidney problem, so on and so forth, it can be fixed, right? But you've never heard of someone getting a brand new brain. Maybe there is, but I've never heard of it personally. If there is, let me know. But you've never heard of someone getting a new brain, and that's what I said. If you pay attention before it gets crazy, it can be fixed, or it can help to minimize the situation. Sorry guys, I was checking out I'm watching the Arsenal game right now, even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I want them to lose. But anyways, yeah man, so fix it from early before it gets out of hand. It can help a lot, trust me, it can help a lot. So let's close out the video. I'm not going to speak long about this topic, because even though I have a lot to say about it, I will not go deep into it, because I don't want to offend no one or think that you're not doing enough, or to blame anyone for nothing. I'm not going to do that. But for those who are going through problems, you might be watching this video and you think you are depressed, and not think you're depressed, you feel like you're depressed, you don't have no one around you. Let's say you don't have anyone to talk to. There are agencies that you can call for free, and someone is on the line to listen. Yes, you might not know the person, you might want someone to listen to you who you know and who knows you, but it's best to get it off your mind than to keep it all up here, to keep it all soaked in and try to figure it out on your own, when there are people that can help you. You know, did I know about these agencies at my point in time? No, because as I told you, especially as a guy, we don't pay attention enough to males when it comes on to mental health. You know, because a guy is expected to be the strong man, the Hulk, the Hercules of the family. You are expected to always to keep going, never to break down, never to stop. You're just that guy, the superhero. But our nation, our people, we don't pay attention to stuff like that in men. We think if you have a mental problem, if you're depressed as a guy, you're a pussy or you're a bitch. You know, I'm not gonna filter it. That's what you think a guy is. You're weak. You're not ready for nothing. That's what you believe. That's what the world believe a guy should be. You shouldn't be able to cry. You shouldn't be able to express yourself. You shouldn't be able to be who you really are. You know, that's how the world portrays a perfect guy as. Is that true? No, fuck that. A guy cried just like any female, any baby. You get hurt, you feel betrayed, you don't feel the love. A guy feels the same fucking shit, you know. But most times we are expected to be that strong guy during a rough time, and I believe it's true, because you are the anchor to your family. But at the same time, you can't judge me because I'm expressing myself and I believe that something is wrong and I want to talk about it. You know, I want some help. I'm crying for help, and you're telling me I'm a pussy or I'm weak, or yo, shut the fuck up, you a man up. No, bro, that's not how you fix that problem. You're making it worse. Talk to the guy, ask him what's up, what's going on, what can I do about it to help. Because sometimes a guy needs help. Sometimes a family run to the guy for help, but who can I run to when I want help? Yeah, I need help too. So don't turn your shoulders away and say you're soft and you're no, man. Come on, man. What's up, bro? What's going on with you? Yo, bro, calm down. I'm here for you. Talk to me. What's going on? If I can't help you, trust me, I won't stop until I find someone to help you. Just those words, bro. That creates the space for me to talk to you openly. A floor, a platform where you're telling me I'm soft. No, I'm expressing myself because I believe you I believe that you're my brother, you're my wife. I can talk to you about it and you won't say like, yo, man up, stop being an ass. No. Help the individual. Give them the peace. Give them the advice that they need. Give them that level of positivity, that love. Caress them, let them know that, yo, you're a man, you're doing great. You are the anchor to your family. You are allowing them to be who they are, and you are the core of that foundation. Allow them to feel that way, and that will push them into a direction of good things. Trust me, it makes a motherfucking difference. So yep, it makes a motherfucking difference. For tonight's episode, that's just it. Not oh, why am I saying tonight, bro? It's this fucking day outside. But for today's episode, that's it. Yes, mental illness. Look at it, man. It's deep. Trust me. Look into it. Look around you. Look in your household. Look if someone has a problem that is going on, and it might not be major, but talk to them about it. Let them feel the love. Caress them. Be strong. And once again, like, share, and subscribe. I want to put more videos out. I am putting more videos out more often because I found some good topic this week, and I will be talking about them. I'm shooting like 4 or 5 videos today. But yes, man, keep strong, guys. To all the men, to the females out there, keep strong, keep pushing, keep grinding, and to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for the support. We out.
Focus on the negativity. Wait, these fuckers, they won't like this. Got them all in my head, bliss. I know they won't like this. I know they gon' fight this, but they cannot break this, and they cannot change this. Ain't no nigga lying this, oh no. Don't trust your bitches, oh no. Don't trust your niggas, oh no. Don't trust your crackers, oh no. I don't trust nobody, oh no.